matchup with the Knicks. It's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. And for the Nuggets, in the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. Johnson is out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Strother in at the small forward. And as the regular season winds down, some teams must be concerned about their seeding grade.
Yeah, B.A. For teams still on the bubble, just getting into the postseason is the concern. For the top teams, seedings are huge. They want as many home games as possible.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
Here's Strother. Anunoby covering. Strother, no good. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Denver. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
Towns outside. From outside the arc. They get it again. Hart with a screen on Johnson. Brunson passes to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance effort. Good. He hits the jumper.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Outside Johnson. Here's Strother. No good on the triple. For New York, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside Brunson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, what a dribble move by Brunson. Ball on a string on that drive.
Pass to Strother. Back to Murray. The 3-ball. And it's New York with a rebound. And going against Denver, their first meeting on the year.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
And here's Jokic. Pass to Murray. Over Brunson. Oh, it's Jamal Murray scoring on a gorgeous play. Murray's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, how about the handles right there for Murray? I mean, that was filthy.
Doris, when you think about the career of Mikal Bridges, how impressive has his development been?
B.A., I certainly think he's been a better player than people expected when he came out of college. What we know about Mikal Bridges is he's cross-positional defensively. He's made a number of big-time defensive plays in his defensive career. And offensively, he's proven more than just a three-point shooter. That fadeaway jump shot game is real.
And the basket is good. And here are the Knicks now. Brunson passes to Towns. Now Bridges. Outside Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got 6.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Outside Brown. Pass to Strother. Puts up a 3. He drops it from range.
Oh, tremendous pass from Cam Johnson there. Nice work.
Knicks leading by 3. Towns outside. The 3 is up. Hart passes to Brunson. New York working the ball around now. Off target from outside.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Bridges against Brown. It's Jokic, high post. No made baskets yet. Back to Brown. And there's a 3-second violation. Over the last 10 games at the free throw line, this is the list of the best power forwards and centers. Karl Anthony Towns, 4th.
And you really have to love the confidence of this group at the free throw line. We haven't seen them struggle from there the way many bigs do.
Not at all. They've got the kind of ability at the line that would be exceptional at any position. You can't defend them as physically as you would some other big men because of just how reliable they are up there.
And Denver making a change here. Jones is checked in.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Johnson passes to Jokic. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. 10 points for Jalen Brunson.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Outside Jones. Johnson a screen on Hart. Jones feels it out. They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
And he's just slippery down there. I mean, Jokic makes gaining position look so easy.
Brunson passes to Towns. Back to Brunson. That shot is off. Good D by Jokic. Nuggets trail by 3. Johnson passes to Jones. Can't tie it up. That one misses. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
And Towns slams it home.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 11 so far. Outside Jones. There's a screen. Pass to Jokic. 6 to shoot. And the 3 off target. New York leading by 5. Outside Brunson. Gets the 3 ball to go. Brunson's got 13.
You can see the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game. Boy, the three-point stroke has really come a long way.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Checked in for Murray. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in. Here's Jokic. 35 points his last game. Brown finds Jones. Now here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Brown. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Outside Hart. Here's Brunson. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now here's Jokic. Looking at his scoring efficiency, he's averaging around 29 a game.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D and to a look.
Outside Hart. Brunson against Brown. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Outside Hart. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Brown. Pass to Jones. Takes the 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. Knicks leading by 8 to the middle. Oh, deflected. Here's Hart. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Nuggets have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Outside, Brown. Jokic against Robinson. Robinson with a steal. Outside Brunson. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A different look for Denver. Jonas Valanciunas has checked in for Jokic. Hardaway comes in for Brown. And it's Pickett in for Johnson. And so here is Denver, down by 12. Right side Brown, driving to the basket, and Brown with the stuff.
If ever there was a Bruce Brown bucket, that is it. That is a tough make.
First personal foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for New York.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
Sohan's checked in for New York. One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
BA, there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
Now here's Clarkson. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Clock is at 3. Shoots a fadeaway. First shot won't go. Nuggets trail by 9. Valanciunas passes to Pickett. Jones from outside. And it's New York with a rebound.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
Back to Alvarado. Pass to Robinson. Rejected by Valanciunas.
Boy, that's the length of Jonas Valanciunas on the defensive end. Not easy to get a shot over the 7-footer.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And Denver making a change here. Murray's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Sohan. Outside Jones. Outside Hardaway. Jacks up a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
You can see the kind of confidence Hardaway has in his shot. This guy is so fluid in the catch-and-shoot situations.
Towns taking his time here. Pass to Robinson. Here's Shaman. Still no points. New York again, can't hit.
Tried to come right back at him with the three. Not that time.
Nails it, and he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
Alvarado, pass to Towns. Double team on Towns. Here's Alvarado. Connects from downtown. And the Knicks lead by 7.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Murray. Pass to Valanciunas. Robinson with a block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Second to shoot, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. We'll be right back after this word. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
We've got Murray. He's out there with Tim Hardaway. Bruce Brown is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Jones in at power forward. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. And that one's good. Clarkson.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
Murray from outside. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, "No matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind." Guys?
No quit. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Now here's Valanciunas. He's scoreless. Murray scanning the floor. Valanciunas sets a screen. Murray cashes in a long three.
Wow, Murray making the deep shot look just easy. I mean, that's a real testament to his accuracy.
Towns outside from behind the arc. Pure from three-point range. Towns has got his third basket on the night right there.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive.
Oh!
No, he did it!
Punch it home!
Nice. Goodness. Jamal Murray. That move was nasty.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A. His playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality. All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Hardaway's shot is good. Hardaway's got 4 points in the quarter.
What a beautiful blend of size and athleticism. Boy, Tim Hardaway Jr. is doing work inside.
Here's Clarkson. Denver grabs the miss. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Shot clock at 5. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Valanciunas. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Shamet, defended by Murray. Alvarado outside. Off the mark there with a 3. And it's Valanciunas with the ball for the Nuggets. 6-point game. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Nikola Jokic is checked in for Denver. New York also changing it up. OG Anunoby's checked in for Shamet. Mikal Bridges comes in for Clarkson. And Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Towns finds Bridges. Down low. Here's Brunson. No good. A bit long that time. Nuggets trail by 4. Pass to Jones. Jokic with a screen on Robinson. Outside Jones. Clock at 6. On the wing, Murray fires for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. New York leading by 4. Now Bridges, defended by Hardaway. Shot from inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Clarkson's checked in for Robinson.
Knicks substitution. Number 11, Jordan Clarkson.
Clarkson with the ball. Clock at 4. Towns outside to get back on track. And it's Denver with a rebound. Brown passes to Jones. Outside Murray. And stolen by Brunson. Fast break, New York. Here's Clarkson. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Boy, you see the savvy and the activity of Jalen Brunson defensively, just causing havoc right there.
Now Murray. He's coming off a 25-point game against Minnesota.
And he played cat and mouse with the defense, baiting them into fouls, working himself to the line.
New York leading by 6. Here's Brunson. Look at Brunson, tough in the lane.
This is what makes Jalen Brunson special. You've got to knock down contested shots. Mr. Brunson up to the task.
Pass to Jokic. And they double up Jokic. Outside, Brown. And again, it's Denver missing. New York has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Brunson finds Anunoby. Here's Bridges. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And now it's a 10-point New York lead.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Different look for Denver. Johnson, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Christian Brown in for Brown. Hart's checked in for New York. Outside Murray. Pass to Hardaway. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Hardaway's got 6 here in the quarter.
Boy, this guy just finds ways to score. Tim Hardaway Jr. able to finish with contact.
Outside Anunoby. Brunson against Murray. Now here's Brunson. The D's right on him. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside Brown. Brunson against Murray. 6 on the shot clock. There's that strength. Murray.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
New York leading by 8. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grin, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Jokic up top, covered by Towns. Joker dominating inside.
This is why Jokic is an all-star caliber talent. He has an ability to hit hard contested shots.
Bridges outside. Pass to Towns from downtown. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
That's his 2nd bucket from range this quarter after hitting none in the 1st.
Outside Brown. Denver moving it around. Hardaway from outside. That shot, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside Brunson. This one for 3. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Johnson against Towns. Johnson passes to Hardaway, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Defensive foul. Karl Anthony Towns. First personal foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He could not find the mark from the free throw line in their last game.
Brown, he's checked in for Murray. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in.
One shot.
I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown signs of being a lights-out scorer, and he's got the game to do just that.
Pass to Bridges. Up top, Robinson. Now here's Bridges. Guarded by Brown. Bridges passes to Anunoby. 5 to shoot. Here's Brunson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, BA, and it's extraordinary. Jalen Brunson has proven highly effective, all league level effective, without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven without those 2 qualities that you can be effective at the highest levels of the game. You have to admire it.
Both free throws good from Brunson. And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2". You wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside, Doris.
Handful might be an understatement, BA. He is a nightmare free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot, and most often it's going to go in.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Boy, how about that conversion by Jalen Brunson? This has become a staple of his game.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
With the cap, many teams looking for cheap young players to fill the bench. How does that affect the mid-level vets?
Again, BA, I go back to how difficult roster construction and sustaining a quality roster are. The mention of youth here is about, listen, you have to hope your draft choices work out well, and you have to hope your young players develop quickly because they are on team-friendly contracts.
Brunson passes to Robinson, outside Hart. And here's Robinson. No points yet. Brunson with it, now guarded by Brown. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Strawther's checked in. New York leading by 11. Now here's Brunson. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Jokic. Fires the three. Ooh, that high release of Jokic as he buries the three.
I mean, with his three-point shooting, Jokic is able to draw opposing bigs out on the perimeter, and that opens up driving lanes for him and his teammates.
Hart from long range, counted from distance. Hart's got 7.
They're shooting the three extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Brown scanning the floor. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And now let's pull up the numbers on the point guards with the highest assist averages over the last month. Jamal Murray, 4th. And, of course, Jalen Brunson.
Well, we all know that assists are what you're looking for in a point guard. And these guys understand that. They love making their teammates better. I love it.
You know, you're right. Looking at some of the best teammates in the NBA right there, each of those players such a joy to play with because when they're at the helm of an offense, the ball's always moving, everyone's involved, the game just flows.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got rebound number 7 tonight. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Strawther. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Brown. Drills it from deep. Brown's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Here's Brunson. Banging his way through. Jalen Brunson.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win and reach, don't expect him to let up.
Brown against Brunson. Outside Brown. Pass to Strawther. Now Johnson. And here's Hardaway. There's the triple. He can't hit that time. And so it's New York, ending the quarter up 10. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the New York Knicks.
Some teams play fast and loose. These guys are aggressive, but also keep it tight.
Yeah, they've been efficient and effective, giving nothing away. And a look now at some of the games that have yet to tip this evening. It'll be the Wizards out at Capital One Arena against the Rockets. Tip-off is 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
And this could be a fairly competitive one.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game. He's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And so Murray will bring it up for Denver, trailing by 10. So on the floor for the Knicks, we've got OG Anunoby. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Hart in at the 4. Murray gets the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Knicks leading by 7. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Guys, back to you.
Staying humble. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
So confident in the painted area. Josh Hart understands how to score inside.
Here's Strother. No good on the 3.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Brown against Bridges. Lays it up and banks it in. Bridges has got 6.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Strother. Here's the 3. Towns with a rebound. And so it's New York with it. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
Brown passes to Murray. Oh, Murray fighting through contact.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
Pass to Bridges. Now Towns fires from deep. The shot misses.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Murray passes to Jokic. Denver moving it around. Bridges against Brown. The 3. The Knicks pull it in. Bridges outside. Inside. And stolen by Jokic. Here's Strother. He's covered by Hart. Pass to Jokic. Johnson on the wing. Outside Murray. Clock at 6. Shot from 12. And again, it's Denver converting.
We've seen this before from Murray. In big games, too, a dynamic score.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Towns outside. It's Bridges on the wing. Anunoby for 3. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Johnson finds Murray. There's a screen by Johnson. Three-pointer. Kept alive. Jokic. In the paint. Jokic going off.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Towns outside. Pass to Brunson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 3 assists tonight.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Jones, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Tim Hardaway.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Outside Murray. 4-3. Hits the trifecta. Murray's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Brunson against Murray. For 3, Bridges. Rebounded by Johnson. Nuggets trail by 6. Pass to Murray. Over to the left wing. Here's Jokic. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got rebound number 8 now. Murray against Brunson. Oh, Brunson off the bump.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Outside Brown. Pass to Johnson. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Brunson looks it over. And the layup is good off the glass. Brunson's got 36 points.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
Outside Murray. Over Brunson. Oh, it's Jamal Murray scoring on a gorgeous play. Murray's got 12 points here in the second half. Bridges outside. And an Obi for 3. Jones grabs the board.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Brown against Anunoby. Outside Jones. Takes a 3. Hart pulls it in. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. For 3, Bridges. Knocks down the triple. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Murray. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
A dominant quarter, but he needs some help.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Yeah, and what makes Murray so dangerous is his belief. He feels like he can score on anyone in the league.
Here's Brunson. He's got 36 points. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. This will be a sporting shot at the line here in this one.
Shooting for New York, Jalen Brunson.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
That free throw good from Brunson.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
Murray up top. Brunson defending. Oh, Jokic hammers it home.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Anunoby for three. He drops it from range.
3 points.
And the Knicks lead by 12.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Here's Murray. Murray gets it done inside.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Stolen by Jokic. The kick out to Johnson. Outside Murray. Brown passes to Murray. 6 to shoot. 2 points. That one goes. Murray's got 34.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Towns is screen on Murray. Outside Hart. Pass to Towns. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Second personal foul.
Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
BA, he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end.
And this guy is exceptional from the charity stripe. You want a guy like Karl Anthony Towns who can knock these down as a big.
Here's Murray. And another basket for Denver.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Over Murray. And it falls all over the rim and in. Brunson's got 41.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Denver shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. Jonas Valanciunas has checked in for Jokic. New York also changing it up. Hukporty's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Shamet comes in for Anunoby. And Clarkson subbed in for Bridges. The free throw drops from Murray.
You know, I just love the moxie Murray has to his game. He's so fast and supremely confident.
Pass to Hukporty. Clarkson outside. And it's off from three-point range. Nuggets trail by 8. From 13. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Hardaway's got 16 points.
Boy, Hardaway Jr. off the bounce, the rise and fire. That's pretty.
Here's Clarkson. And it's Denver with a rebound.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
2 minutes.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Robinson gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, a level of toughness on display from Mitchell Robinson. Send a message, young sir.
Outside Hardaway. Valanciunas with a screen on Clarkson. Such a wide open look. Hardaway's got 19 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Brunson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Brunson's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
Brown, a screen on Brunson. Murray for three. Clarkson grabs a miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's that 40. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
To the middle. Here's Jones. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Brunson. 43 points in the game. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Well, one of the last guys you want to send to the free throw line, Jalen Brunson has proven he can knock these in.
New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
New York making a switch here. Dottier's checked in. Second free throw, no good. And it's Valanciunas with the ball for the Nuggets. 6-point game. Outside Murray. Back to Valanciunas. Denver moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hardaway. Here's Jones. The shot, no good. Outside Robinson. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He's had 6 attempts at the line. He's made 5 of them.
Jalen Brunson at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. So hits one and misses one at the line. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Tim Hardaway is out there with Murray. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Bruce Brown, and it's Jones in at the four-man position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. From the arc, and Alvarado gets it to go.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Here's Hardaway. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
Well, in today's NBA, you've got to be able to play in pick and roll, and Hardaway doing work right there.
Here's Clarkson. The shot from the low post is good. And the Knicks lead by 10.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And they double up Murray. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Murray. 5 on the clock. Outside Hardaway. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Hardaway's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Tim Hardaway has been on point all game. This guy's been aggressive and engaged.
Clarkson for 3. Rebounded by Denver. Jones has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Valanciunas down low. Robinson defending. Murray with it. Nifty move. Oh, Murray rising up.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group. Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Jones, the pass to Hardaway. Fires the 3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
And I'll tell you, this thing looked pretty much over heading into the fourth, but give them a lot of credit for fighting their way back.
Pass to Shaman. Towns outside. Out left to the wing. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
That's good from Hardaway on the assist by Murray. Hardaway's got 15 points in just the second half. And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Brunson is checked in for Shamet. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Outside Robinson. Pass to Brunson. Towns outside. New York working the ball around now. Now Robinson. Here's Alvarado. Drops in the 3. Alvarado's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play. After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
It's Jokic, high post. Pass to Hardaway for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Towns. Towns owning it inside.
Now that's Karl Anthony Towns at his absolute best. The shot making incredible from every spot on the floor.
Murray passes to Jokic. And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here. Najee, he's checked in for the Nuggets. New York also changing it up. Anunoby comes in for Robinson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Alvarado. Three on the clock. Fires from the wing. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Murray's got 45 points. Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got 17 points here in the second half.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Pass to Najee. It counts! And the foul! It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Cam Johnson comes in for Brown, and it's Christian Brown in for Hardaway. And a switch here also for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Clarkson. And so it's New York with it. 3-point lead. Outside Brunson. Towns, right side. Pass to Hart. The three. The rebound by Murray.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
The Nuggets with another miss.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Bridges finds Brunson. 4-3. Good. He hits again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Outside Johnson. Back to Murray. 6 to shoot. Over Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Brunson. Towns down low. Working on Jokic. Towns, that's good.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Jokic with a screen on Brunson. Here's Murray. Nice shot from the wing. Murray's got 47 points.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
Outside Brunson. Goes up on the baseline. It's rebounded by Najee. Nuggets trail by 6. Johnson inside. Brunson defending. Johnson with a bucket.
I think most defenders first and foremost want to take away Cam Johnson's 3. That's where you see these other aspects of his game start to shine.
Anunoby on the wing. Covered by Johnson. Here's Brunson. And another one.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Brown passes to Jokic. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Bridges. Fast break. New York. It's Towns running the floor.
Well, don't sleep on the foot speed of Karl Anthony Towns. He's a factor in transition.
Jokic with a screen on Anunoby. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
5 turnovers. When you get that many, you are really hurting the team.
Strawther's checked in for Najee. Knicks leading by 8. Now Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Bridges. Towns a screen on Brown for three. Bridges. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Johnson passes to Murray. Outside Brown. Here's Johnson. Denver moving it around. Clock at 6. And again, Denver no good. And Towns has got the ball here for the Knicks. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Three-pointer, Bridges drills it from deep. And the Knicks lead by 11.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Here's Jokic. Now Murray. Nice! That one's good.
He has been a one-man show trying to keep them competitive.
And here's Brunson. Now Towns. Towns, so skilled inside.
Oh, that's a strong finish. And Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
Shooting for New York, Karl Anthony Towns. At the line for one.
One shot.
And that one falls for Towns. And so Murray will bring it up for Denver. A 12-point game. Now Jokic. Outside Brown. Now Murray. 4 on the clock. Here's Jokic. Jokic finishing through the D.
I mean, is there anything this guy can't do? Jokic with the next level awareness.
Knicks leading by 10. Right side, Brunson. Banks it home. Big shot.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Murray. Bridges pulls it down. And the Knicks with possession. Hard outside. There's a minute 26 left in the final quarter. And good! There's another!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And to encourage more mid-range and post play, some have suggested moving the three-point line out.
I do not like this idea, PA. You can't move the corner any further back. How many sideline violations do we already have? Let the game play as is.
That free throw good from Brunson. Nuggets trail by 15.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Knicks.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And tonight's win will give them an even 40 on the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jalen Brunson.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
Jokic. Oh, touches it off the glass. 36 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Here's Bridges. Outside Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. Yes, sir. Hits the jumper.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Karl Anthony Towns, and Karl, it was a bit of a shootout out there, but you got it done. How special to you was this win?
I mean, it was big for a team that shoots threes like they do. It's about continuing to just keep playing hard and find ways to win, and we found a way to win tonight.
It's all about finding a way. Thanks, Kat.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie